The information shared in this video is purely for educational purposes and should never replace professional medical advice. Stick around until the very end. I've got an exclusive free gift for you that can take your results to the next level. Now let's dive in. You go to bed exhausted. Your body is done. Your eyes are heavy. But the moment your head hits the pillow, your brain turns on like a light switch. You stare at the ceiling. You check your phone. You watch the clock. And somehow, after finally falling asleep, you wake up more tired than when you went to bed. Sound familiar? That is not normal. That is not just stress. And it is definitely not something you have to live with. In the next few minutes, I am going to show you exactly why this keeps happening and the precise 7-day and night routine that fixes it at the root level. No pills, no expensive gadgets, just pure biology working with you instead of against you. Stay with me until the end, because the last step is the one most people skip, and it might be the most important one of all. Let us start with the real problem. Most people think poor sleep is about not being tired enough or watching too much TV, but the actual reason you cannot get deep sleep goes much deeper than that. There are 4 main culprits, and once you understand them, everything clicks. The first one is cortisol. Cortisol is your primary stress hormone, and it operates on a rhythm. It is supposed to be high in the morning to get you moving and low at night to let you sleep. But in modern life, that rhythm gets completely flipped. You are stressed at work all day, you skip meals, you argue in traffic, you respond to emails at 10 at night, and your cortisol never gets the signal to come down. So at 9 p.m., when your body should be winding down, your cortisol is still elevated. That means your brain thinks it is still daytime. It cannot transition into sleep mode. The second culprit is melatonin suppression. Melatonin is your sleep hormone, and it is triggered by darkness. But blue light from your phone, laptop, and television sends a signal to your brain that it is still noon. Your melatonin production gets delayed by up to 3 hours. Up to 3 hours. That means if you are on your phone until 10 p.m., your brain does not think it is time to sleep until 1 in the morning. That is not a willpower problem. That is a biological response to artificial light. The third issue is blood sugar instability. This one almost nobody talks about, but it is massive. If you eat a high-carbohydrate dinner or snack late at night, your blood sugar spikes and then crashes in the early morning hours. That crash triggers a release of adrenaline, which wakes you up at 2 or 3 a.m. You lay there with your heart racing, your mind spinning, and you cannot figure out why. Your blood sugar is usually the main reason why. Number 4 is nervous system dysregulation. Your body has 4 modes: fight or flight, and rest and digest. Most people are stuck in fight or flight all day, and they expect to flip a switch at bedtime and just relax. That is not how the nervous system works. It takes intentional signals over time to shift your body into parasympathetic mode. Without those signals, you are basically asking your body to go from 60 miles per hour to 0 instantly. It does not work. Now let us fix all 4 of these with a specific structured night routine. This is not general advice. These are specific windows of time with specific actions. Follow this for 7 days and your sleep will change. If this is helping and you want more videos like this, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. And now, at 6 p.m. you stop all work. No emails, no phone calls, no problem solving. When you keep working past 6 p.m., you are signaling your adrenal glands to keep producing cortisol. Your deadline is 6 p.m. If you work graveyard, you will have to adjust accordingly. But after 6 p.m. for everyone else, you shift into recovery mode. If you have to eat dinner, make it high in protein and healthy fats, and keep the carbohydrates low. Think eggs, salmon, avocado, greens. This stabilizes your blood sugar through the night and eliminates those 2 a.m. wake-ups. At 8 p.m. you start a process I call light fasting. This means no more screens with blue light. If you must use your phone, use blue light blocking glasses or switch your screen to night mode at maximum warmth. Better yet, put the phone in another room entirely. At this same time, begin doing something that physically activates your parasympathetic nervous system. Reading a physical book works well. Light stretching for 10 minutes works. A slow walk outside works exceptionally well because you also get natural darkness cues from the evening sky, which accelerates melatonin production. At 9 p.m., you do what I call a nervous system reset. This takes about 10 minutes, and it is non-negotiable if you want real deep sleep. Lay on the floor, elevate your legs on the couch, and breathe slowly. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale for 6 to 8 counts. The extended exhale is what activates your vagus nerve and physically shifts your body into parasympathetic dominance. Do this for 10 minutes. You will feel a noticeable shift in your body temperature and your heart rate. That shift is your cortisol dropping. Right before bed, meaning the last 15 minutes before you close your eyes, your room needs to be cold and completely dark. Your core body temperature needs to drop to initiate deep sleep. Keep your bedroom between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Block every light source. Even a small light from a charger can interfere with melatonin. Also take magnesium glycinate at this point, not magnesium oxide. Glycinate specifically. It crosses the blood-brain barrier, reduces neural excitability, and genuinely deepens sleep quality. The research on this is very solid. Now here are the critical mistakes people make that destroy all of this progress. The first mistake is eating late. A heavy meal after 8 p.m. spikes insulin and raises your core temperature, which is the exact opposite of what you need for sleep. The second mistake is alcohol before bed. Alcohol feels like it helps you sleep, but it fragments your sleep architecture and kills your REM cycles. You wake up feeling wrecked. The third mistake is inconsistent wake times. You can have the perfect night routine, but if you sleep until 10 on weekends, you reset your circadian rhythm every single week. Pick a wake time and hold it 7 days a week. Your brain needs that anchor. When you wake up in the morning, there is one final step that locks in everything you have built. Get sunlight in your eyes within 30 minutes of waking up. Natural morning light resets your circadian clock, spikes cortisol at the right time, which means it will drop at the right time, and sets your melatonin production timing for the following night. This is the most underrated tool in existence, getting natural morning sunlight into your eyes by going outside first thing in the morning. It is completely free. It takes 10 minutes, and it makes every other sleep strategy work better. Here is the progression over 7 days. Days 1 and 2, you will notice you fall asleep faster. Your body is beginning to trust the signals. Days 3 and 4, you will likely sleep through the night without waking. The blood sugar and cortisol pieces are stabilizing. By days 5 through 7, most people report dreaming more vividly, waking up before their alarm, and feeling genuinely rested for the first time in months or sometimes years. This is not a hack. This is biology. You are not broken. Your sleep system has just been receiving the wrong signals. Change the signals and the system responds. Start tonight with just the 8 p.m. rule. No screens after 8. Just that one change will begin shifting your melatonin in a dramatic way. If this helped you, share it with someone who constantly complains about being tired. They need this more than they know. Your best sleep is not behind you. It is 7 nights away. Check the description to grab your free Keto ebook and watch your next must-watch video to kickstart your health journey today. Your support means a lot. Thank you for watching.